Right guys, this is a short video. Ford Focus or Ford Grand Scenic. If you got a system here exactly the same as that, which is called the Sync, either the Sync 1, the Sync 2 or the Sync 3, and you basically got a standard stereo which is obviously crap sound and you want to put an amp through it. The only way you can do this, I've tried several ways, contacted Vauxhall, etc. Not Vauxhall, Fords, excuse me. They wouldn't give me the details how to do this, how to connect onto the wires through an amp, and they wouldn't tell me where the door wires were, nothing like that, so I traced them back. They wouldn't tell where the link was. Coming out the back of the sink, you've got the door wires, which are really low frequency wires, which are thin. You can't connect onto them. They wouldn't tell us where the junction box was for the door speakers, but if you remove the glove box, then remove the side panel here, underneath there is basically right underneath where this is on the floor. You've actually got a junction box with all the door speakers and everything on there. I've managed to connect the system to an amp, which cable runs at the side of the passenger side chair into this panel here, which is underneath. I stuck it under the seat because obviously it's shorter cables and stuff like that. As you can see, that's the wattage of the amp. I have replaced the door speakers, which I've put all Kenwoods in. Also, running from the back end, if I move the seat, I know it's a bit of a mess, but I've been messing about. There's the connection for the amp, which you'll see all the cables coming out, which feeds then the system itself. My advice is, because of the bass on the speakers, is to go into your sounds when it's all connected up and turn the bass down like that. Let it run off the amp bass. The reason for this, as you've got the DSP occupancy on the cars, it auto interferes with the amp. But if you would set it like that, make sure then the equalizer mode is switched off, the adaptive volume is on 7, and that will give you a perfect sound. Just demonstrate for you. Which gives you a crystal clear sound with bass and everything like that. You will have to unclip this panel here, unclip this down here, and just then pull the side up. There's no major strip down, but the block of that, you'll see the block for that anyway. You'll see it online. You've got the door speaker codes for the wires actually going to the doors. There's only one block there underneath behind that panel, and that's for the speaker, basically for all the speakers. Just connect onto it, feed in and feed back out, and that's it. For everybody that's having problems putting amps in, any Ford car from 2000, I think it's 2012 upwards, I've got the sync system. You can do this. Any questions on how to do it, please just ask, and I can talk you through it. Okay, thanks very much. Cheers.